This is a theft case from the 18th century that remains unsolved to this day. But the real mystery isn't who took them. It's how hundreds of fragile wafers have survived, perfectly intact, through centuries of Italian winters and summers. For nearly 3 centuries, in the Italian city of Siena, a silent and enduring mystery has captivated believers, scientists, and historians alike. This is the account of the Eucharistic Miracle of Siena, a profound event that stands as one of the most meticulously documented and long-lasting signs of its kind in the Catholic Church. Today, we will explore this remarkable story, from its unsettling beginnings to its enduring legacy, a journey that offers a unique perspective on the mystery of faith and the power of divine presence that transcends time itself. But to understand this enduring miracle, we must return to where it all began, not with divine spectacle, but with a crime that shook community to its core. In the summer of 1730, the city of Siena was preparing for the important feast of the Assumption. During this time of religious celebration, the Basilica of San Francesco experienced a profound violation. Thieves successfully broke into the church and stole a golden ciborium containing numerous consecrated hosts. For the Catholic community, this was not merely a theft of property, but a deep spiritual offense, as these hosts were believed to be the sacred body of Christ. The disappearance caused widespread distress among the faithful, who joined in desperate prayers and searches for the missing sacred elements. After 3 days of intense searching, a remarkable discovery was made on August 17th. The stolen hosts, numbering over 250, were found not in the original basilica, but in the nearby church of Santa Maria in Provenzano. They had been carefully placed inside the alms box, and according to all historical accounts, every single host was recovered in perfectly intact condition. This mysterious recovery, documented across multiple reliable sources, represented the first inexplicable event in what will become one of the most enduring and well-documented Eucharistic miracles in Catholic history. With the host recovered, the Church faced a dilemma. What does one do with sacred items that have been profaned? The decision they made was simple, yet it set the stage for the impossible to unfold. Following the recovery of the hosts, church authorities faced a complex theological and practical challenge. Since the hosts had been stolen and potentially desecrated, they were considered soiled and therefore unsuitable for liturgical use according to the norms of the time. Standard practice would typically involve reverent disposal through natural decay followed by proper burial. However, historical records indicate that a different approach was taken. The decision was made to place all the recovered hosts in a sealed tabernacle within the Basilica of San Francesco, with the expectation that they would naturally deteriorate over time. What began as a temporary solution evolved into a long-term observation that would span centuries. Contrary to all expectations, the hosts did not decay. Periodic inspections revealed that they maintained their original state, remaining fresh, supple, and completely free from mold or any signs of deterioration. This persistent preservation, defying all natural laws that govern unleavened bread, gradually transformed local curiosity into firm belief among the faithful. Many believers began to see this as clear evidence of divine intervention, setting the stage for more formal investigations by church authorities. As years turned into decades without any sign of decay, what began as a quiet hope among the faithful could no longer be ignored. The church was compelled to look closer, initiating a process of verification that would span centuries. As years turned into decades without any signs of natural decay, the Siena host attracted increasingly formal attention from church authorities. Throughout the 18th and 19th centuries, multiple ecclesiastical investigations were conducted by bishops, theologians, and other high-ranking officials. These were not casual observations, but meticulous examinations carefully documented in diocesan records and official church documents. The protocols for these inspections were rigorous. The sealed tabernacle would be opened in the presence of multiple witnesses, and the hosts would be carefully counted and examined. The findings from these numerous investigations, spanning over a century, consistently reported the same remarkable condition. The hosts remained in a perfect state of preservation, showing no natural deterioration despite their advancing age. The unanimous and persistent testimony from these official ecclesiastical inquiries, often conducted by initially skeptical authorities, build a compelling case for the supernatural nature of the phenomenon. This long period of verification established a solid foundation of documented evidence that would later support both scientific inquiry and the Church's official recognition of the event as a genuine miracle. While the Church's investigations pointed to something supernatural, it was a relentless march of science that would provide the most tangible and repeated evidence for this mystery. The extraordinary preservation of the Siena hosts inevitably attracted scientific scrutiny across multiple centuries. Official scientific analyses were conducted in 1789, 1889, 1914, 1922, and 1950 by respected professors from the University of Siena, including experts in chemistry, biology, and pharmacology. These examinations employed increasingly sophisticated methods as scientific understanding advanced, from basic chemical tests to detailed microscopic analysis. All investigations reached the same fundamental conclusion. The hosts were composed of pure unleavened wheat flour, yet showed none of the decay, mold, or protein breakdown that would be scientifically inevitable for organic material over such extended periods. The 20th century analyses specifically confirmed the complete absence of any preservatives, additives, or external agents that could naturally explain their condition. These consistent scientific findings, spanning different eras and employing varied methodologies, provided compelling empirical evidence that the preservation of the Siena host defied natural explanation. The scientific dimension added crucial credibility to the understanding of this phenomenon, complementing the ecclesiastical testimony with objective data. Science has described the how of this perfect preservation, but for millions, the true power of this phenomenon lies in answering a deeper question: why? The cumulative weight of historical continuity, consistent ecclesiastical testimony, and rigorous scientific evidence ultimately led to the formal recognition of the Siena event as a Eucharistic miracle by the Catholic Church. For believers, the hosts represent much more than a historical curiosity. They serve as a powerful, tangible affirmation of the real presence of Christ in the Eucharist. In a faith centered on invisible mysteries and spiritual realities, these physically enduring hosts offer a rare visible witness to divine promise and presence. Today, the hosts remain enshrined in an ornate and secure ciborium within Basilica of San Francesco, where they continue to be venerated by pilgrims from around the world. Regular expositions, particularly on the 17th of each month commemorating their recovery, draw the faithful who come to pray and seek inspiration before this enduring sign. The miracle thus remains a living testament, bridging centuries of human history, while inviting continual contemplation of profound intersection between faith and tangible reality. It stands as a silent but powerful witness that continues to speak across generations. The story of the Siena Eucharistic Miracle presents us with a phenomenon that has endured for nearly 3 centuries, documented by both faith and science. From a mysterious recovery of the host to their inexplicable preservation across generations, this event stands as one of the most compelling accounts in the history of the Catholic Church. While science has repeatedly confirmed the physical reality of their preservation, and history has carefully recorded their journey, the true significance of this miracle lies in its spiritual message. For believers, the Siena hosts serve as a tangible reminder of Christ's promise to remain with his people. They represent a bridge between the visible and invisible, the temporal and the eternal. This enduring miracle doesn't demand faith, but for those who believe, it offers a profound affirmation that some mysteries transcend human understanding and invite us to contemplate the deeper realities of our faith. If this exploration of the Siena Eucharistic Miracle has inspired you or deepened your appreciation for this remarkable story, we invite you to join our community of faith and curiosity. Please consider subscribing to our channel for more content that explores the intersection of faith, history, and mystery. If this video resonated with you, we would be grateful if you could like and share with others who might find it meaningful. We're also genuinely interested in hearing your thoughts. What aspect of this miraculous account speaks most deeply to you? Please share your reflections in the comments below. May God's grace and peace be with you always.